Actually, Governor, this makes us wonder, is this hospital really operational, looking at this table from the auditor? Maybe, Chair, you can go to page 14 of Guru. The deficiencies, they are glaring. Page 14 of Kotaguru.
Page 14.
Starting from page 13,
So maybe in light of what the governor said, the recruitment is ongoing. Maybe the governor, you can tell us, in that recruitment, are you going to prioritize this hospital? Because the auditor has given variances.
Yeah, indeed that's the case. This hospital is a center of focus because of its situation, its geographical situation. It is at a point where people requiring these services find themselves in a very difficult position with transport and the like. So in the current recruitment drive, we are targeting Kotagulu Hospital as a major area of interest, and I think within 2 weeks or 3 weeks we can report back and to this committee to demonstrate that we have not fully but substantially dealt with these variances. But I quite agree that we don't have fully the people that we require. But when you look at in terms of brick and mortar equipment and theaters, I think we have them in place. What do we need are the personnel.
Auditor, you didn't give us a picture of equipment and machines at referral hospital. Does it mean that you were satisfied with those equipment, that they met the standard? Because in the query, you did not make a reference to equipments and the machines.
Chair, the governor has just said, in terms of equipments, machines, they are fairly okay. And I can see on the same page that Senator Mbuko was referring to, page 14 of Gotalulu. The incubators for newborns is 0. So if there was such a need, and I believe such arises, the hospital has no incubator.
Auditor, please.
Chair, we look at the issue in the subsequent financial year.
So you are saying it was an oversight on your side?
Not, Chair, because the report as it is, the observation is not there, meaning the issue could have been addressed during the audit.
Maybe I can come to Governor, you can make a comment on what Senator Tobiko has raised.
I think essentially what the auditor is saying is correct. But if you look at the interventions which are ongoing, if the auditor comes to on site in another 6 months, the situation will be very, very different from what you are reading from your table. So I ask the committee that we can give a situational report on the situation at Godagulu. It's a fairly new but very far-flung institutions in the county. But in another 6 months, I think we'll be in a good place.
So I think we are going to, just like other counties, we'll make an inspection visit to Siaya, and we will look at some of these issues that auditors raised. Any other query or comment, honorable members? Control of budget. I can see you are raising your hand.
Yes, Chair. I don't know if the committee is still looking at the hospitals or you have closed. I wanted to bring...
we are still looking
okay.
at the hospitals. So I think one other issue that I wanted to comment on, which I've seen the county has actually resolved. The last meeting we had the issue of boards, the hospital boards, and the auditor, you have reported that the matters were resolved. Yeah, so maybe I would want the governor to comment on that. The hospital boards.
I think we have now had reports of all these hospitals. They have been trained, they have been gazetted. So I think we are in a different situation compared to the last time. And normally these boards have to get approval of the county assembly. And I can confirm the county assembly gave approval to the boards that we have established in all those hospitals.
Very well. So I think
Maybe Chair.
Yes.
Just a comment. Abila sub-county level 4 hospital is the only hospital now which have not established a board of management. Maybe the management can comment on it. Failure to establish a board of management. Abila sub-county.
So maybe, Governor, you can comment.
We have a board.
You have a board.
Gazetted.
So maybe you can supply the gazette notice to the auditor so that he can clear that way.
That's a place where I went to school, so
Yeah.
I know visit.
Yes. County Assembly, do you have any comments on the hospitals?
I think much we have discussed on the same, and at the hospital they are really now improving on, because our recommendations go the same. We go to the hospitals, we see how they are improving. Like the boards we're talking about, we have done them already. I think everything is in place. We are trying to make them improve.
Okay, I think there is an improvement again, just like water. There is an improvement. But we will be on site after April to come and see for ourselves. So, honorable members, I think that closes the review. Proceed.
Thank you, Chair. I wanted to bring to the attention of the committee the issue of implementation of FIF. If we look at Siaya Hospital, there is a query on non-compliance with FIF. And this is an area which the control of budget is also interested, because we report on, like in this financial year, they did not meet the target. They were at 70%. Maybe non-compliance with the FIF Act is what is causing them not to achieve the target. And the committee is in a good place to advise on the implementation, considering their act is in conflict with the FIF Act, where they are sharing revenue, and yet Section 5 of the FIF says that there should be full retention of what is collected in the hospitals. That's what I wanted to mention.
But you remember that issue came up with the Kilifi and I think another county where they have an arrangement. I think even Moranga, we have a county legislation and we have the national legislation. And I think we directed that the legal officer, you give us an opinion on that. So maybe before I allow members to come in, legal officer, you can comment on that.
Chair, just want to give you an update, and then maybe the officer can
proceed.
I've chaired I think 3 meetings this week.
Yes.
Where we had the same issue. The misnomer comes from section 7 of the FIF. Because section 7 looks at the functional allocation of the resources that are retained there. So I think that is where most counties were exploiting to perhaps defy section 5 that the COB is talking about. So Chair, I think that the rule of the thumb should be, we need to be stringent on section 5. Once we're stringent on section 5, any law that then violates section 5 then becomes inferior to FIF. Because otherwise, if you pick piecemeal elements of section 7, that, oh, this one we want to go and do with it administration here and there. We had a case for, I think it was Samburu, that was being very cagey with some programs that they want to do. Then it becomes defeatist, because then you will just have people like getting 2%, then it will be 3% to do another function in the departmental area, in the ministry, in the ministerial side of things, that then eventually you just claw back in the entire act of the entire FIF. So I don't know, but I think that we should not allow the exploitation of section 7, because there is a bit of section 7 that could talk about some functional elements that then goes to the departmental area. My recommendation as I finished, Chair, was this: if those elements of section 7, I think the legal will read them, can be implemented within the hospital